17 signs that you are an angel in a human body, on a heavenly mission. Angels are among us, if we believe in them. They have nothing at all to do with the chubby children's faces that baroque painting has left us. They are people like you and me, only with a heavenly background. As divine emissaries, they perform a kind of diplomatic service in our world, with only one great task in mind: to do good and help us humans. Maybe someone has already said, "You are an angel," to you? It is not so rare to hear this phrase, provided, of course, that you go through life with a seeing eye and a good heart. By the way, the probability that these people have hit the nail on the head with their statement is not so small. Maybe you can actually count yourself among such a heavenly human-angel hybrid being? In any case, we present you with 17 signs that such a supernatural creature full of goodness could actually be in you. 1. You are an above-average empathic. If you really want to be a helpful person with heavenly ambitions, you must be able to empathize with your fellow human beings in the best possible way. Their thoughts and feelings should never remain hidden from an angel, and certainly they should not be indifferent to him. 2. You like to put yourself in the service of a good cause. Professionally or privately, doing good is in your blood. You probably decided at an early age on a profession that allows you to help others every day. In your free time, you may also be doing volunteer work that generates a lot of good karma. 3. You dream of world peace. It is not enough for you to do good. You think a lot about why the world can't just get along in peace and harmony. If all people were like you, world peace would probably be a permanent condition, not a pious wish. 4. Your problem-solving skills are enormous. There is hardly any difficulty that you cannot solve. With angelic patience and a very pragmatic approach to solving problems, you help without interruption to eliminate the worries and needs of those around you. 5. You can see the meaning in suffering. Many people let themselves be swallowed up by suffering and give up. You are different. You are different. You can very well recognize the meaning in these dark hours. You are not afraid of suffering. You know that it is meant to teach you something and that it will pass. 6. Giving up is not in your vocabulary. To see an angel in you is not easy for some people. They tend to see you as a fighter who never sticks his head in the sand. You never give up. That is not your mentality. 7. You are constantly in contact with higher powers. God or the universe, Mother Nature or the Earth Goddess. It doesn't matter much what you call your spiritual guides. The important thing is that you maintain a trusting basis of conversation with them, which functions like a constant line. You don't know radio silence on the other end, even though you may not always like everything you hear in response. 8. You have a very special talent. Angels must have talents, otherwise they would have ended up in the wrong profession. These gifts can look very different. Listening, comforting, playing an instrument in such a way that all sorrow is forgotten, or talking to animals. The list of choices is almost endless. 9. You see the good in everything. It takes a fair amount of wisdom or insight to see the good in disasters and tragedies. You have this gift because you know that nothing in life happens without reason. 10. You constantly follow your heart. This exercise is harder than it sounds. We humans like to be guided by our logic. Human angels, on the other hand, listen to their hearts. They often tend to make interesting decisions that leave their ignorant surroundings shaking their heads. 11. You have hard times behind you. Angels can be confidently thought of as the famous phoenix rising from the ashes. Not all of them are born or sent to this earth as a figure of light. Some of them suffer quite a lot during their earthly life. Purpose of the exercise. Who knows the suffering can help others better through it. Angels also have to grow and learn. 12. Even as a child, you wanted to change the world. Were you already responsible for international understanding and peace negotiations in the sandbox? Were injustice and strife always a thorn in your side? If you want to become an angel, practice early. 13. The idea of the afterlife comes easily to you. Some people have a panic fear of death. Angels, on the other hand, see it only as a transition from this world to the next. They also do not know exactly what awaits them there. However, they already have an idea or a certain conception of it. 14. You pray for good for you and others. Angels not only maintain a constant dialogue with their higher self, they also use this good wire upwards for concrete requests. Included in their prayers are all people who are close to them, but also, the already mentioned world peace remains on top of their wish list. Angels never act selfishly. They even put their prayers at the service of others. 15. You don't really feel a sense of belonging among humans. It is certainly not surprising, but angels on earth always sit somehow, proverbially, between the chairs. It is their destiny to be here and now in this world, but they do not really feel at home. People remain much more of a mystery to them than their spiritual light figures. They come to terms with their life between heaven and earth, but they have not really arrived in this world at all. 16. Difficulties are exciting challenges for you. For angels, there is no more beautiful task than a solvable problem. They love to throw themselves into a task full of verve and with all their heart. Celestial beings always see the solution first, then they devote themselves to the problem. They stay with it until it has been successfully solved. 17. Happiness is your goal in life. The wisdom of the angels is characterized above all by the fact that they always direct their attention to the beautiful things in this world. They never consider their life as a trial or an effort, but enjoy every moment of it. Those who can be sure that this life is only one stage of an infinite number, enjoy every minute of it. Choose to be an angel. Sounds too mundane? Too trite? No. In fact, we have it just as much in our hands to be an angelic being with good intentions as we do to choose happiness over unhappiness every day. If you can discover just a few of the mentioned qualities in yourself, your chances of becoming a person with a very special mission are already very good. Choose to be an angel. The world cannot have enough of them here on earth. And your karma and the higher powers will certainly reward you for taking a little work off their hands.